This is not the news I expected out of Call of Duty today, guys. Apparently, Call of Duty will be suing Cronus Zen manufacturers. Yes, it could be the end of the Cronus in Call of Duty and Warzone and titles alike, as they are apparently going after the makers of this product. A product we have seen for many years now, been outed, of course. Warzone streamers, Call of Duty streamers, and players have long been accused of using the Cronus and or the Strike Pack and all these modifications to increase their skill when playing the game. And now, out of nowhere, seemingly, Call of Duty is like, you know what? We're going to be suing the people who are making these things in a downright crazy story. As they gave us all an update out of nowhere on third-party hardware, saying despite detections in the public stance against third-party hardware used to cheat in our games and others throughout the industry, the makers of these devices continue to issue updates to try and circumvent our security systems. In response, we've delivered cease and desist demands to several companies that create and sell these products and will take them to court if necessary. We've already seen compliance from some of the companies we've contacted. However, we will continue to pursue other device makers in the market globally, as well as people that create scripts to manipulate Call of Duty game code. These devices and scripts used to cheat in our games are not welcome. Call of Duty does not endorse the use of these products. Any account that utilizes these devices or on PC or console for the purpose of cheating will be permanently banned. And there's a lot of wording here, right? Because of course, when it comes to strike packs or these Cronus Zens, they do have other utility. They have other uses that people generally kind of use to skirt around. I mean, that's why we have seen these devices being sold for the last decade plus at GameStop and other gaming stores. Guys, this is just from a year or so ago. You walk into any of these stores, they have strike packs, they have Cronuses, they sell these openly. So is Call of Duty going to go after GameStop and stop retailers from selling these things, or just go directly to the source and be able to stop all of these suppliers? Maybe, but people have their doubts, and I would say rightfully so, of enforcement, and then beyond enforcement, detection of these products. Even if they do halt them, can they detect all of them and stop the cheaters or the people using them to cheat? People have their doubts. I mean, there are kids growing up now that just go out and buy these things and just pretend like they're not some form of cheating. And yes, many streamers and players have been accused of using the same thing. So if Call of Duty does go down this road, which I would say is generally a positive direction, you know, it does have people doubting if they can actually enforce this and detect it. But if it is actually coming to fruition, it's a generally good update, right? Like, at least they are trying. I mean, I will give them credit for that. Like, if you can now detect a Cronus or a strike pack and actually permaban people for it, that's a good thing, right? Like, we do want to stop that, and if there's a way to actually detect it and have someone convicted for it in terms of being a cheater, that's a good thing. But a lot of people are very skeptical if this can even be done correctly or in any form or fashion at all, because it's been around for so long. And why now, out of the blue, are they like, you know what? Those strike packs of Cronuses, they are causing a ruckus. We should stop them now. I don't want to give them too much hate, because at least the movement is started. But can they do it correctly? I don't know. They can't even detect the actual cheaters. And many streamers have given their reaction to this, whether joking or not. I know you guys can take this one of two ways, but someone like Swag, who has been accused of using a Cronus and has denied using a Cronus, he gave his joking response.
Activision has sent a cease and desist letter to the manufacturer of Cronus hardware in an attempt to stop the company from selling their Cronus Zen hardware, in an attempt to further crack down on Call of Duty cheaters. Fuck.
So all in all, in the general right direction for Call of Duty, I'm all for this, but can they properly do it is a whole different topic, which we await to see. But with them using cease and desist and them saying they've already received compliance, this could be a great thing for the future of Call of Duty and Warzone, which does continue to be riddled with issues involving cheaters and hackers and DDoSers and the like. And so at least this is one step in the right direction. What do you guys think about Call of Duty now suing the makers of Cronus Zens and other third-party devices that of course have hacking or cheating features? Till next time, take care of yourselves. Enjoy your weekend, all right? Play some games for me. Maybe Halo Infinite. They got a new gun. If you guys want to play that. If not, I'll see you back here bright and early Monday morning with more gaming news. Take care, y'all.